Hazel got no help from her strange grandma. Truth was, she was glad to leave the Flood mansion behind. Used to handling things on her own, she set off downriver to find her house and rescue her ma herself. There, magic called to her. A magic she'd felt in her bone, but she had never seen before. And something dark. That old house had hid all manners of odious secrets over the years. Hazel set off to find them all through the hurricane-ravaged land, but her path would lead her to a place haunted by whispers from days of yore.
Alright, let's see what's going on around here. I did look back at
Need to
the...
get downriver. If Mom is trapped, I'll figure it out.
So I looked at the storybook again, and I noticed that in addition to the painting, the big painting, there was also a picture on a shelf, only of a little baby girl. So I got to thinking, I was wondering if maybe, like, if Bunny had had a daughter at one point, but then the daughter died when she was very young, and now that's why she wants to get into touch with, like, this magic that Hazel has access to, because she wants to bring her daughter back somehow. So I think initially, for whatever reason, I thought it was her husband who had died. I don't know why, but now I'm thinking the daughter died, and the husband had something to do with it somehow. Like, maybe he wasn't watching her, or maybe... I don't know. I don't know if there's much indication of if they had any interaction with Haints or anything, but maybe, like, the daughter was taken away by one in the same way that Hazel's mom has been taken away by some strange creature, and, like, the dad had something to do with it. Because Bunny says she wants to forgive him. Can I go down here? Oh shit. I don't know why that scared me so bad. But yeah, that's my theory is, the daughter died and Bunny wants to get her back. Because I also, like, I feel like if the daughter had lived to adulthood, then Hazel would know about her. Like, we would have heard about an aunt. Maybe her mom would have some sort of relationship with her aunt, like a better one, or even a worse one than what she has with Bunny. But we haven't really heard about the grandfather either.
I think this is the right way.
There's possums up there. Is that a little baby possum? Cute. Oh, up here. Gotta love the white paint. I don't mind it in games. I think, like, there are a lot of things that I would miss if there wasn't, like, white or yellow paint to indicate where you're supposed to go. Like, I remember playing Horizon Forbidden West and then just constantly hitting the ping button because they got rid of it, or, like, they changed it to a, like a scan feature. You'd scan to see where you could climb. And I was like, where can I actually climb? Like, there's so many places, and some walls you think you can climb, some walls you think you can't. So it was a little bit tedious. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, I see. The possums again. 2 babies.
More thorns? All the way out here? Where am I anyway?
I keep wanting to zoom in, since I've been playing, I just got done playing Expedition 33. So I'm like, I want to use an aim feature to zoom in and see things better. Trying to see if there's anything else to see around here, like interesting landmarks or anything, but I don't think so. I'm gonna go the other way too. I just want to see what's around here first.
Foxes? The storm's got all the fuzzy guys out and about.
I guess so. I also didn't say it at the time, but after seeing her dad, I'm actually really happy, excited, something like that, that Hazel is mixed. Because I feel like I don't see a lot of mixed characters in any media, but especially in video games.
This was my way downriver. Only way forward is down.
Oh, I do have to slide down this way. But yeah, I can only think of a couple characters. There's Clementine from The Walking Dead. There's the Diaz brothers from Life is Strange 2. And then there's the woman, the protagonist from Remember Me, which it's been a while since I have seen a playthrough of that game, but I remember her dad was white and her mom was black. Yeah, it's just not something I see often, which I always get happy when I do because I'm mixed, so it's always like it's nice to see more characters like me. It's like, you know, you hear a lot about how representation matters, and I've always I've always known it but never fully understood it until I finally came across a character who was like me, which was Clementine, who's like the most visibly, she looks the most like me.
It's like some weird folktale. Brer Rabbit or something.
Brer Rabbit? I don't know that one. But yeah, it just makes me very happy. Those raccoons? Oh.
Hey, what's got you all so spooked?
That's not a good sign. Oh. Is this like a combat area? Have this barrier around.
Hell no. Hell no. This better work.
Press X to attack. Shoot up to 5 attacks to unleash a melee combo. Hold X to charge, then release to execute a powerful amplified attack. While charging, use L to aim the attack. Oh, I see. This attack can hit enemies at range and damage scales up with charge time. Press B to dodge, use it to avoid attacks. Dodge just before an attack hits to perfect dodge, setting off a strand blast that deals damage. Oh, I was trying to see that perfect dodge, see what the attack was, because the animation looks like she's dodging early there, so whatever. Press Y to unravel. Defeated enemies may be unraveled for a brief duration, which will heal you slightly. Okay. think you got it all. If I mess up any buttons, it's because I'm actually on a PS5 controller, but for whatever reason, I'm getting the Xbox keys, or Xbox controls. Oh, there we go.
It's gone! I did that? Whoa.
Oh, jeez. When an enemy is glowing yellow, it is unleashing an unstoppable attack. During this time, it is immune to magic and damage. Press Y near your health coil to heal. Health coils can only be used once, except on story and easy difficulties. They can be set to replenish in the difficulty menu. Oh, nice. Press R to lock on to an enemy. Well, I already got that down. Use stick to switch targets. Locking onto an enemy causes the camera to focus on it, yes. Combat compass. Flashing red arrow signals imminent danger. A white arrow indicates that an enemy is appearing off screen. Okay. I need to heal. So please give me a second. Oops.
Yep, fighting comic book monsters now. What's next?
Oh, what's this? Can't interact with it. Oops.
I'm so far off road. Hope I'm nowhere close to that place. It's those voices again. Might be worth checking out. There's the river. Come on. There has to be a way around.
Can I fall off? It seems like it. There's no invisible wall or anything that's stopping me. It seems like when one dies, they if you're locked on, then they'll automatically change your lock, so just something for me to keep in mind, because I will absolutely forget and then take off the lock like I did in that last fight.
Seems to be coming from down there.
Oh, I think I forgot to check lore. Wait. Haint. When the grand tapestry is damaged by folk sorrows, its strands become damaged. Those damaged strands become stigma, which creates haints. Angry, terrible creatures, only visible to weavers. They can be destroyed by unraveling them. The most common haint found in the Prospero wilds. They hit hard but have to be at close range. Avoid their explosive charge when they turn yellow. Okay. No secrets around here. It's not... Okay, it's not the worst fall ever, but it's pretty far.
Sounds like I'm getting closer.
Oh yeah, I meant to say earlier, something that I am noticing right away with this game that I'm gonna, keep an eye on to see if I'm actually right here or not, is it seems like the pacing might be a little bit fast. I've felt this more with when Hazel got to Bunny's house and like how quickly she went from like, oh, maybe, I think the strands first appeared when she was running up to Bunny's house, but then when she's in there, she's like, oh, I've been seeing these strands, as if she's been seeing them since, like, way before she's got to Bunny's. And then her whole thing of, at the very end, being like, I don't need you, I never did, that also felt kind of unearned.
Now, why you touching that? Put it down. Keep those hands to yourself. We pack light for a reason.
They can't have gone far. When I find them, I swear I'm gonna... Shut up. Eyes open.
They won't stop looking for us, and we can't stop moving. I know y'all nervous, maybe scared, but this ain't my first time doing this. If you trust and listen, you will be free. You and your little one. Now, come on. I'll take you to the river. We got a long journey ahead.
What the fuck? Am I seeing things? This can't be real. But they looked so real. This is crazy. But I can't stop now. Those ghosts are my best chance of getting downriver.
Okay, lots of things to talk about, lots to look at. But finishing my original thought, her saying that to Bunny felt unearned because yes, Bunny locked her in there, and yes, she seemed reluctant to look for Lacey in the middle of the storm. I feel like those are kind of like small slights, and when someone comes to a realization, like, they've idolized this person in some way for most of their life, and then this person wrongs them. They're like, oh, I didn't, I shouldn't have idolized you. I didn't need you as much as I thought I did. All that. I would kind of expect, like, a bigger hurt to happen. Like, maybe if Bunny had come in before Hazel escaped the room and she talked to her, and then you realize that she doesn't have, like, good... her motivations for keeping Hazel around aren't very good, and she's like very forward, direct about it or something like that. Just have it be a little bit more direct for Hazel to notice, and then afterwards she escapes because she knows that Bunny's never going to let her out, even if she has done nothing to her. Or, I mean, Hazel has done nothing to her, for Bunny to keep her locked up. She escapes, and then, she has that moment. That, to me, is where it would feel a little bit more earned. Let's see. And then, of course, those people from earlier were runaway slaves. So it seems this magic goes back a pretty long time. The last weaver of Prospero, Mahalia, is a legend come true through the echoes. She was chosen by the land to take on the mantle of Weaver. She wielded her powers to guide people to freedom. Oh, so this is really long ago. I thought, like, it seemed that there was a long time between the last Weaver and Hazel, but I would have thought it was more, like, I don't know, 50-ish years. This seems much older. Like, back in the antebellum period. Like, and of course, you know, slavery, it didn't really end when they say it ended. Like, there were still slaves. I think they were rebranded to be sharecroppers or something. But this seems, you know, it doesn't seem like that. This seems like it was definitely pre-Civil War era. Ghosts are a curiosity. Weavers can see them as they slip in and out of tears in the grand tapestry. Some have unfinished business. Then, new magical object. Distaff. The distaff gives weavers the ability to see past events, or echoes caught in the grand tapestry. Do I have to equip it somehow? Or is it just a thing? Yeah, it just seems... Or maybe it's one of those things that you can only use at specific interaction points. And then last thing before I get out of here, I wonder how much fairy tales in general are going to play into the story, because when we went down the well earlier, I was thinking a little bit that it was like Alice in Wonderland, with like the mushrooms and the tunnel and stuff, even though that story, she goes in through a tree stump, I think. But anyway, and then here, this, you know, feels very reminiscent of Sleeping Beauty with touching the thimble and all that. But anyway. Is this a map, maybe? Like, this is what was above back in Mahalia's time. And then the blue lines are the tunnels. And then there is probably the North Star.
Swore we covered our tracks. Stay low. Keep quiet.
I did actually wonder when we were in Bunny's house and we saw the bit about, like, the letter where she says she couldn't access the magic. Press up to open the upgrade menu. Enhance your combat abilities with upgrades available for purchasing using floofs. Okay. Press A to purchase first upgrade. Rending step. Dodge, then quickly press X to attack in the chosen direction. Well, that's good for me, because I like to dodge and spam attack a lot. Cost 5 floofs, all upgrades are non-refundable. I'm guessing I should have enough to upgrade everything, though. Like, this might not be one of those games where you actually have to think about your build. Press Y to collect a floof. Gather them from various sources such as floof bundles or knots.
That's helpful.
Aerial Rend. While in the air, press X to slam the ground, damaging nearby enemies. Lever's Blitz. Whoa, 50, 80. Weaver's Blitz. Unravel an enemy to set off a Strand Blast. Strand Blasts are small explosions with strands that damage and push back enemies. Amplified Rend. Amplified attack can be charged further, inflicting increased damage over a larger area of effect. Yeah, I need to get better at using that, because I think she gets locked into the animation while you're doing it, so if they're too close, then I can get it off, but then they will hit me. But it seemed, the last time I used it, it seemed like I just managed to get the timing kind of perfect to where they were about to hit me, but the animation went off, the attack finished, and it knocked them back before their attack hit. But better to be safe than sorry. What is this stuff? Oh, it's gone now. Oh, but yeah, I was wondering, you know, Bunny couldn't access it. So I kind of wondered if this was magic that was only available to black people. And it's probably like a specific bloodline, maybe. But, you know, Mahalia is black, Hazel's black. This might be a thing that is,
What's this?
you know, only people from a certain group are able to access. And now it makes you wonder, does this have, let me get away so it's not too loud. But does this magic have roots in, like, Africa and, you know, any, like, spiritual or religious practices they did there? Did it originate there? Presumably all things that we'll learn later in the game.
Floofy and soft. Everything else around here feels so wrong.
Oh! Okay. I guess all water is toxic? See, I thought it was... Maybe it's not toxic. She just, you know, she's not able to swim. You can't swim in this game.
I always hated this place.
Quickly now, follow me.
What the?
Wait. Get back, get back. Hide.
Wait! Hey, where'd they go?
I wonder if a lot of... Before I look at it, because I'm guessing the new lore is about this place. My assumption is maybe slaves lived here? Quarters are where the enslaved people of the sugarcane... Yep. The enslaved people of the sugarcane plantation were forced to live. Families were crowded into the small shacks.
There's that sound again. And it's loud where they went in. Ugh, door's blocked. Must be another way around.
Oh, floof. Another one over there.
Didn't I see that symbol somewhere else?
Are these memories? Been 30 odd years. Oh, the Weaver's Call. Been 30 odd years since a wild summer storm called me to duty in Prospero. Never gets any easier, witnessing echoes of old hurt. But the land chose me to spend my life mending tears in the grand tapestry with these old hands. Above all else, I'm grateful nature deemed me fit to serve.
Wait, how am I seeing this? Is this connected to those ghosts?
So we did see one over here. I don't know if she can interact with it anymore. I guess not. Looks... So it's a lightning bug and a lantern, and then the Big and Little Dipper. Oh shoot! I knew I saw words. Hang on. I'll go through one more time. So whenever she goes through it, I see words to the side of the picture. But they're not there now. Maybe I'll go back in the recording and see if I can pause and try and read what it says. I saw the word see or seen, and that's it. There's no way to crouch, so we can't get into the other ones. Yeah, I see. So if these are where the slaves were, then where would you find the plantation house? Okay. Okay, there we go.
Of all the homes to wash away, had to be ours.
Seniors, 1984. Okay.
Okay, keep it together. No looking back. Just gotta clear the next hurdle in front of me.
Pretty high up, so I'm just taking in scenery really fast. Although, there's not much else to see, there's so many trees in the way.
Whole family's forced to make do with so damn little.
Now come on, this way.
Spells and cooldowns. You've unlocked your first spell. Use it during exploration and against enemies. In combat, there is a cooldown period after use that can be accelerated by unraveling enemies. Press LB to cast the Weave spell. Use it on echo objects to make them solid for a short time. Use it to weave enemies, increasing all damage and preventing them from moving or attacking for a short time. Okay, I think I got it.
snatching something out of the past. There they are. Gotta follow. Please be okay, Mama.
Is that floof over here? Okay, there is something that I can leave.
Unreal.
Oops. Wonder if we cosmology. Echo objects are items from the past that sit at the edge of the grand tapestry. The weave spell allows weavers to pull them into the present to aid them in their journey. And here. Spindles. Spindles are essential to a weaver, I think they need to say, enabling them to channel power and cast specific spells. Okay, so that should be everything around here.
On your feet.
How long do these last? If I stay here for a bit, is it going to go away? Is it just... It did look kind of timed. Yeah, it's got to be rough on that lady. She looked pretty heavily pregnant. Running like that is going to be quite difficult, I imagine.
Got goosebumps. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. I thought turning might be a little bit faster, but it's very slow actually.
Where are y'all coming from?
These thorns are pretty crazy though. They're huge. What's this?
This way.
Press right trigger to cast the Strand Push. You've acquired the Strand Push spell. Use it to break fragile items or move objects. Okay, oh. Use it to repel enemies, do some damage, and disrupt their attacks. Okay. Let's go this way. So, yep, there's a flute here. Oh, okay. Stigma Bane. Weaved enemies take more damage from all sources. Weaved enemies take more damage and cannot move or attack for a short time. Strand Push inflicts increased damage to enemies. Scourge Push.
That should prove useful. Now, how do I get over there?
Nothing else over this way. Oh, nothing this way. No collectibles or anything. Were they storing stuff here, maybe?
Can't get enough of me. Back off.
Okay. I was trying to weave, but kept hitting the wrong button. And then when I was hitting the right button, it still... I guess because I wasn't facing it or something? I wonder if there will be upgrades to increase cooldowns. They seem a little long. But maybe it's just something I need to get used to. Oh, okay. I was about to say that one's still there. No. Wait. Which way is the way to go?
Is everyone out? No. What the hell with you?
Press left trigger to cast the strand pull. You've acquired the strand pull spell. Cast a strand to pull this object, or to pull objects nearer. Use it to yank smaller hates towards you, or quickly close in on larger ones. Well, I like that. Okay, give me a second. Or I'll do it now since it doesn't want to go away.
There we go.
Probably not too much around here, but more floofs cannot hurt. Oh, this is all sugarcane. I didn't register it at first. You know, when I see big plants like these, my mind automatically goes to cornfields, but no. This is a sugarcane plantation. Yeah, a little too far. What the heck is that noise? Spirits, speak to me. To the old spirits reading this message. If you can understand me, use the radio waves to speak through my spirit voice box. I can't see you, but I want to help Lady to rest. I'm the girl who sits in the loft with my spirit talking board. Use a planchette to spell out who you are. It's easier to be friends when you know each other's names. Your friend, Chloe Drudge. P.S. Sorry for the older kids who party out here sometimes. I tell them it's disrespectful, but they don't listen. No one does.
Chloe Drudge. Wonder where you are now.
It sounds way more intense.
Not afraid of you.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Oh, I see. I see. From the video they played for the jumping attack, I had wondered if you need to do like a double jump. Like tap it twice to activate the slamming attack, but it's X and then square. Or whatever the Xbox controls are. Well, I wanted to get around here, so move please.
I think that's them up ahead.
Fire didn't catch. They'll just replace us. Start it all anew.
And I guess she'll be back to free more slaves. Oh, I see. Okay, don't go too far.
I'll stay with you, little one.
Another one of those symbols.
Stigma and sorrow. Stigma thrives where folks wept their hardest tears. It infects the earth with boils only we healers can see. The hurt and the sorrow. Scouring these wounds makes for lonely work. Some days delivering folks to safety is the only thing keeping my heart and soul healthy.
Stigma? Why me? How come I could see it?
What? I missed one. Ah, shoot. But I can't go back. How did I miss one?
This has gotta be the path they took to reach the river. Never knew this was here. I wonder how many other folks escaped through this cave.
How did the pregnant lady make it through here? Seems really... Maybe it was more intact way back when. I don't know though.
Through here. Stay with me. We're almost to the river.
Those roots are too high for me to reach.
Press left trigger to hold a throwable object, and press right trigger to throw. Use throwable objects to destroy barriers or clear hazards.
That'll make things a lot easier from now on.
Thanks for leaving this box for Alex, I guess. Just want to see what's down here. Looks like an exit. I wonder if they'll address why there's such a long period of time between Hazel and, what was it, Mahilda? It's just strange to me that in all that time there hasn't been at least one other Weaver.
This is it! The way out!
On her journey to find her house downriver, Hazel felt hushed and awed by what she saw. Spirits appeared before her eyes, leaving her stunned. She hadn't known about Mahalia, the last weaver of Prospero, but Hazel felt a connection as she watched her wield magic. The same magic now calling to her. The farther Hazel got from town, the stranger and more fantastical the world became. She didn't know dangerous creatures from old folks' tales still abide here. And best of all, she didn't know she was about to meet me.
Okay, so I really wanted to find that other journal that I had missed, so I went through the whole chapter again, and looks like there was a section over here that I could destroy. I just missed it. Please speak to me, to the old spirits reading this message. I know what it feels like to be trapped and scared too. That's why I want to help you. Aunt Charmaine and Pop-Pop get real mean sometimes, so I run all the way out here with my spirit talking board where no one can find me. I've been doing that a lot more lately. Anywho, I'll be here to listen whenever you're ready to talk. Your friend, Chloe Drudge. P.S. Do you like peach cobbler? I'll bring some next time.
Peach cobbler for Ghost? Sweet girl.
Yeah, that's it. That is... I have all the collectibles that I know of, and I don't think there's anywhere else that I need to go. Oh! So, on to chapter 3.